Alright, welcome everybody back to PSGL F4 here on this Sunday evening. We are live from Germany this week as we continue our trek through the European tracks. Tire compounds tonight are ultras, softs, and mediums. I assume 90% of the people will be qualifying on the softs because they last a hell of a lot longer than the ultras do. Make a one-stop easier for them. Good evening, Steba. Good luck tonight, sir. While this ticks down here, we'll take a look at the driver standings. We got Nick on top with 88 points. And second is Juru, who has half the points at 44. Juru also has 20 seconds worth of penalties to be added to this race, if I'm not mistaken. Onto the podium is third in points with 41 after his second. Stepa is in fourth with 38 points. Spaniards in fifth with 35. Blue Mosquito in sixth with 32. Southern in seventh with 28. Dane is in eighth with 24. Cheaters in ninth with 19. And running out the top 10 is Lordy Boy with 18. Looks like a sunny quali to start here. So that's good to see. Hello, Chulo. Good luck tonight, sir. Hopefully better luck than last week. And I also want to apologize to Laggy Person for yelling at him on stream last week in the chat. And also, happy birthday to Laggy Person, who is 16 today. What other way to celebrate your birthday than coming out here and kicking the field's ass and taking the W? Alright, let's see. We'll pull up the tires here. Fitted, enabled. Can't see. Force India. Alright, Lewis will be the first one to come out on track. He's on the Ultras currently. So, knowing Lewis, he's just out there to throw some rubber down for a later run. Because I know he likes to go on the longer strategy for tires. Chudo has retired. Did you retire on purpose, Jewel, or did you have a quali ban or something? I only remember Juru having the incidents last week. Now, is Lewis going to do an actual lap here, or is he going to do birthday donuts somewhere? Wait, you legit bottled it already, Chulo? I didn't think he had enough time to leave the leave the pits to do that. Alright, Lewis starts his lap. Go on board here. Turn 1's tricky. Could be invalidated really easily, but he gets through it good. It was right here last night where I DNF'd. Unfortunately. On stream. Lico only catches me on stream when something stupid happens to me. It's like he has a sixth sense. Oop. Laggy loose to the back end a bit there out of the hairpin. Expect him to pull it in here. No? Stebba with a 16 on the mediums. Lewis with a 13 as he slows down so he could beat his lap on a different compound. Looked like a pretty good lap even though he was in 2 for, well, Nick's also in, and Nick's on the ultras as well, so probably doing the same thing. Give me a second. Fish is looking for the link for the stream. Alright. Actually, might not be too bad, Chulo. Because at least starting at the back, you could avoid the carnage if there is any in turn 1, since turn 1 is quite tricky here. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Zexer? And Lordy Boy will do a 15-4 invalid. Go on board Alex here. Josh goes off the track to get out of the way. Or I think that was Josh. It was a short name. So Alex will come to the line on the mediums with a 13-8, but invalid. GP1 Pete has retired from the session. Didn't realize we had somebody new in the lobby. I'm looking at the lobby when it was loading up. I was trying to get FIFA to download before the stream started, and I still got 5 minutes left on pause. Alright. He's got a car up in front of him. It shouldn't hamper his lap, but maybe it will. Sector 3 is awfully tight. It's his teammate, so I expect Steb to get out of the way as he does. Here comes Southern to that might be invalid. That's a little wide there. But no, third fastest, 12.7. So right now we got Brett, Nick, and Southern as top 3. Going board with Connor here. With his second podium this season last week. Finally put a good quality and a good race together for once, which he was happy about. Usually it's one or the other. But if you only have one, you'd want it to be the good race part. So it's good to see he had both last week. Looking to build off the momentum. Only 47 points off the lead. He's come back from similar deficit to win the F6 championship in the past. And with 7 points this week, Connor will have 400 career points in PSGL. As he comes to the line for a 13.7. That's good enough for 8th. Dane's going to get some slipstream off of Nick here. Nick gets out of the way. Into the hairpin we go. Sector 3 is so tight here. Makes me nervous when I was racing, trying to get out of the way of people. 13 flat for Dane, that's good enough for 5th. And he is the 2nd of the medium runners. Hello, Jacodex. How you doing this evening, sir? Go aboard with Cheater, I think. Oh wait, he's on an outlap still. That was interesting timing to catch that. Blue's in the pits. Laggy's outlap again. Dane's cooldown lap. Grumpy's running a race on his mediums already. Steba's retired. Oh! Oh, Brett's got no wing. So Brett had an incident somewhere too. Nick is about to start a lap, so we'll go back on board with Cheater. Ooh, caught a bit of the curb there, but he saved it. Grumpy has gone 5th fastest on his 5 laps of mediums there. Cheater 11th, 13.8, right behind Cutter. Hey, Josh. Laggy person 112221. A nice pole lap from Laggy. On the ultras. Huh. Surely he could beat that on the softs. Russ got a bit of the gravel there. He'll come to the line for a 14.6 invalid. So, go on board with Lars. Lordy Boy almost with all ones. With a 111, 119. Nice lap from Lordy Boy. Was talking to Lars earlier today, and he wasn't confident about his 1 lap pace, but he is confident for the race in general. Yeah, he did an ultra lap before that, which was a 13 or something. So Lars pulls it in. Ross is in the gravel. Josh is in the pits. Cheater. Go on board with Alex. Big lockup from Alex. He must be... Oh! Saved it. He's got to be on an in lap because he has no battery left. Lordy gets out of the way. It's funny, as Josh said that, Lordy went and put a Ultras lap on. So we'll go on board Nick for his out lap, and then entirety of his qualifying lap since he is the pole sitter. Or not the pole sitter. My bad. Let's try it again. He is the points leader. Oh yes, I didn't get to say congratulations yesterday, Zexer, because I was mad and I went to bed. And you had your podium interview. Nice job on your first win in PSGL. Get the monkey off your back. At a track you said you didn't enjoy. Alright, so here's Nick's full lap. Yeah, that's exact. No, okay, there you go. That's better camera angle. Could be better, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Gets through hairpin really well there. No wheel spin or anything. Seven-tenths up on his time. That would put him at a 12 flat. He will come to the line for second, 11.9. Fastest of the soft burners. Connor's on an out lap. Let's see what Brett will do on his ultra run here. He's about to start a lap. He's about to start a lap. Grumpy is on a lap, so we'll go on board with Grumpy. Yeah, that's true. Didn't F6 have like only two guys go on ultras though? I don't remember much from yesterday. Kind of trying to block it out. So next into the pits. Grumpy will come to the line. 7th, 112.6, right behind his teammate, who is now about to start the third sector, I think. Brett with a 13. Oh wait, that was his outlap. So Pete, Steba, Ross, and Chulo have all retired. So Lars puts any time on the board, he'll be starting 14th. Oh, never mind. Lars starting last. That's like instant commentator's jinx. And Alex is done too, since there's only 3 seconds left in the quali. Wow. Hell of a slide there by Brett. 11-2. Just missing pole. Here comes Laggy. 111.7. Good enough for third. And that will be it for quali. Bet you Connor wishes he started 11th and not 10th. Nice lap, Josh. Come on, show me the grid. All right, Lordy Boy on pole with a 111.119. Brett in second. Laggy person in third for his birthday. Nick in fourth, the points leader. Fifth is Southern. Josh in sixth with a solid qualifying run. Drew in seventh. Dane in eighth. Blue Mosquito in ninth. Connor in 10th. Grumpy, Cheater, Alex, Pete, Steppa, Ross, Chulo, and Lars will all start on the fresh tires. And obviously they will choose softs or the mediums since you don't want to start on the ultras from the back. Or anywhere in the grid. And when this formation lap starts, I need to walk away for 15 seconds to get my bottle of soda. Hi, signed up again, Andrew? Nice. What are you going to be, F4 or F5? Because I know you're faster than F6. And you were in F4 before. But I don't remember which one has room. Yeah, man. There we go. Oop. Tire. Anyway. So, outside the top 10, we got Grumpy on the softs, Cheater and Alex on the mediums, Pete on the softs, Steppa and Ross on the mediums, Chulo on the softs, and Lars on the mediums. And if I'm not mistaken, the last time Steppa started outside the top 10 on mediums, he won the race. So watch out for Steppa today. And I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Alright, I'm back. Southern's disqualified. Oh, there's my controller. So realistically, Laggy person's in the best position right now because he won't have to pit on lap 5 or 6 for mediums. And that's true, Andy. The evaluation race. Alright, they're pulling into the grid now. Nice short lap here. 34 laps at Germany. If you get into F1, I'll give you $100. Which is probably like 8 quid. That Lordy's car is rocking side to side. 5 red lights on the grid, and away we go. Oh no. A miserable start from Laggy Person. He didn't get off the line very well. If they're ready. There's a Renault all the way up to the side, and that's Southern. And Southern has retired. Ooh. I'll think about it, Andy. Why is the grid glitched out? Lordy will lead the first lap of the race. Whoa! And Lordy is out. What in the hell? That's it. Interesting way to frizzle it. And the safety car is out. That is quite interesting, I must say. That kind of helps out Brett now that he doesn't have to put too much strain on his tires for a while. Man, I was rooting for Lordy Boy to have a good race, too. And Brett is going to take advantage and get off the Ultras. Hello, From. And hello, Venom. 3 safety cars, huh? Well, we had 3 in F6 at Spain. Which, no one knows if that's a record or not. It probably is, the way the safety car never comes out. But while we're at our safety car, we have Nick leading, the points leader. Dane in second, who's had a solid start to his F4 career since starting with the league. Josh up to third. Laggy back up to fourth after, I'll say, slow start. His car went backwards all, but his car went forward off the line. So, warm up the tires now, get a better restart here. Blues in fifth. Grumpy in sixth. Connor in seventh. Drew in eighth. Who still has that 20 seconds hanging over him for this race. Cheater in ninth. Alex in 10th. Ross in 11th, Chulo in 12th, Lars in 13th, already up 5 spots from the start, Steba in 14th, Pete in 15th, and Brett is now last after pitting for the mediums under the safety car. Southern had an off in turn 1 or 2 area, and pulled off the track, let everybody by, then he retired the car. Lordy Boy was leading, and he crashed by himself. Going into turn 1, I believe. Actually, it was before turn 1, wasn't it? And Steba has pit for the mediums as well. Yep. Me too, AMS. Me too. I actually got taken out by a quitter last night. He retired the car while on the track, and the car legit, the CPU drove straight across the track instead of onto the track. And I had nowhere to go by the time I saw the damn car. Safety car in this lap. Warm up those tires. Get back to green flag racing. Alright, since we had the interesting restart last week, I will I will come back here and watch the restart from back here. Yeah, I know you saw. I know. You're a steward. I know. And look who caught it on stream, because he catches my best moments on stream always. Here we go. Green flag is out. Oh, Pete's lagging quite a bit. Lars gets pushed off. Blue's getting by laggy. Ooh, 3 wide. Down the middle. Mr. Grumpy. It's that experience paying off as he's up in the 4th. Great move by the veteran. Now Laggy trying to get his spot back. Clips the curb there and goes a little wide. Grumpy holding tough and will keep the position for now. Ooh. One tire in the gravel does not help. Chulo's looking to crack the points here. Looks like a better exit for Chulo here. But Ross holding tough. And Chulo's up into 10th. And to the surprise of nobody, Nick is up front again, as he'll lead another lap. Everybody has DRS on each other in the top 8. And Chulo gets by Cheater for 9th. Man, Pete's lag is horrendous. Like a person with a fastest lap in the race. Ross has retired. And Stebble will get the position from Lars. Lars going to make it back down the inside. And Pete is off with wing damage. No. Why every time I want to be on board with somebody, they got the engine rev thing? Oh, Grumpy breaking the rules. 3-second penalty for Grumpy. As well as Alex. Connor's up into 6th. Cheater up into 10th. Pete has retired. Retired in the pits, it looks like, since he's on the no laps on the tires. Don't know if he gave up or he decided to call it quits because of his lag. Lewis looking to make his way back up to 4th. I don't know, Andy. I won't say triggers, but it makes me mad when I see people give up, because I ride around, like I said last week, I ride around in last place the whole race. I mean, I don't have fun doing it anymore, but like I still do it. Stubba is retired. Now, last week, Spaniard was going under Juru's car, and it looks like there's desync again between Juru, almost said Juho. Juru and Chulo battling for 7th. As Lewis has gotten by Grumpy for 4th. But Grumpy's defending well. Lewis back up into fourth. Josh has caught the 2 leaders. And there goes Dane taking a look at Nick. And he'll get the job done before the hairpin. Now the question is for Josh, does he want to pit before these guys can get the undercut? Dane has a disconnection X above it. Oh boy, here we go. It wasn't as bad last week, but Dane's internet has been sketchy in the past. Oh, you got. Oh no. That means Lewis is going to get stuck in the pits. Happy birthday to Lewis, I guess, huh? Hey, Aaron. uh. So Dane leads by half a second over Nick, 1.5 over Josh to third, and 1 second to Laggy for fourth. From what I've seen in the past, Alex, whether you retire... Okay, then. I don't know how Chula gets a good exit with no traction there, but even if you retire or don't retire, he's going to get stuck in the pits too. From what I've seen in the past, both cars from one team will get it. Okay. So he went from riding up the inside of a car to just spinning, and I believe he's just going to retire here. And Connor has pit. Nick with a hell of a run as they head into the hairpin. And back to the lead he goes. I think Nick just wanted to let somebody else take a lead for once. And Laggy has gotten by Josh. Josh's tires might be falling off. Well, if it doesn't let him pit, you'll hear about it in the stream. Laggy's in and Josh is in. Alright. They both get in without speeding. Oh, he got out. Nice. So it won't ruin his race. Cool. That's probably one of the dumbest glitches this game has. And there's plenty. There is plenty. Or sorry, there are plenty. So Josh had an off, it looks like. He was right behind Laggy, and now he's behind Blue. Oh no! Blue holding tough on the outside. Joshua have the better traction. Oh, Josh clipped the curb there, sent him a little wide. The leaders have pit. Whoa. So he crashed in the same spot as... he crashed in the same spot as Lordy. DRS failure in qualifying. Oh, jeez. It just all fell apart for you then, huh? Oh, they're back to racing. It sure is. Everybody who finishes will get points now. Yeah, everybody. That was questionable. He didn't go that much wide. I mean, I've seen people go wider, and their laps still counted in qualifying. So Grumpy is now up to 5th. And if we're to hold, it would be his best finish of the season. He has 2 7th places. Lars is keeping up with Nick, even though he's on like 300 lap old tires. Maybe Nick saving battery? And into the pits comes Lars. They'll promote Dane the 2nd, Laggy the 3rd, Grumpy the 4th. Cheater pits. So Connor will move up to 5th. Chulo the fast lap of the race. Grumpy has 6 seconds of penalties. Well, From, you shouldn't have taken that long to eat. You would have not missed the action. Let's see. From the bottom, it was gave up, crash while leading, gave up, gave up, gave up, gave up. Or no, sorry. Alex was stuck in the pits, that stupid glitch. Drew gave up after he was like inside another car and then he spawned. And then Brett crashed while leading. That turn 1 has taken out 2 leaders so far today. But Nick and Dane have had quite the battle. Oh, no. AMS didn't like that. He made it clear in the stream already. Ooh. Dane is low on fuel, and for some reason it says his pit is being blocked, even though there's no other Mercedes on track. Big run from Dane, heading down into the hairpin. Gets to slow down in time, and he is clear. Dane into the lead with 13.5 laps to go. Chulo up into 6th. Whoa! Good car control from Josh to keep that from going around. So we head back up to the battle for the lead. Slight contact there. Any damage to Nick? Nope. And Laggy's lurking back there, 3 seconds behind. Gaining little by little. The more these two start battling, it gives him a chance to close in. Wouldn't it be great? It's like a storybook. Lewis winning a race in PSGL on his birthday. Or the weekend of his birthday. I forgot if his birthday was yesterday or today. But we're just going to go with his birthday today for the story. Actually, Dane might have a penalty. I remember last week Nick let somebody pass him for the lead because he knew he could stay behind him and still win on penalties. Vintage wood. Andy bomb out of nowhere. Awesome bomb. That's what it was. Awesome bomb. That was great. I'm mad I missed that on stream, but Cliffy caught it on his view of it. Just is still tracking down Chulo. That's fine. From a far away camera, you can still hear the thud of the two cars hitting. Nick into the lead again. See, the only thing I've learned on this game is I suck at it. Laggy is actually taking a full second out of the gap between him and second. And the other guys have fresher tires too, so who knows if that one extra lap will come into play later on. Oh, and there's a penalty for Lewis. Ten laps to go. And what appears to be an all-dry weekend here at Germany. Dane around the outside. Nick holds strong on the inside. Laggy's loving that sight in front of him. Especially if these guys get penalties wall battling each other. Even out that penalty he's got. Nice helicopter shot here. Laggy has gone from 3 seconds behind second to right on the back. Josh with a penalty. Now Laggy could force second place into making penalties now too, because now he has to attack and defend. Dane's going to have another run at the shot of the outside of the hairpin. Ooh. Lewis gives him a little boost to do the switchback. And Dane's into the lead. For sure. It's always best to wait for the move. We know Lewis isn't the most patient of people, but he showed patience there going into the hairpin. Top three separated by 8/10. 8 laps to go. piece of wing still over there in the grass. Dane's going to have a look again on the outside of the hairpin. He's going to have it, but Nick fighting back on the inside. Nick with the better exit. Chulo and Josh are still battling for 6th. Oh! Lewis missed the breaking point just a bit there. Helps Nick get away for a little bit. Chulo's back by Josh again. Ooh, Dane wide in the final corner there. 7 laps to go. Lewis to the outside of Dane? Nope. Ooh, this might be interesting here. Going into the hairpin. Dane's going to have to defend from Lewis. What hurt Lewis there was nobody had pressure on Nick, so Nick was able to take the line he wanted, and it was the line that Lewis was taking. Because Lewis probably could have drove it in deeper into the hairpin there if Nick wasn't in front of him. Oh, Lewis with another penalty. Well, good news for him is inside sources say Grumpy has 6 seconds of penalties, so that cancels him out with Grumpy. Oh, Grumpy has 9 seconds of penalties now. Dane with a better exit than Nick will take the lead. That's the second time Laggy has given him a little nudge and gave him a boost coming out of the hairpin. Lewis does have more battery than everybody else here, so. Top 3 are all still within 1 second. As we have 5 laps to go here in Germany. Let's see what happens in the hairpin this time. Nick to the inside. Dane has a better exit on the outside. He was forced to the outside so many times on that pass. You knew he had to have some confidence going there on the outside that time. Ooh. Nick will get back by Dane again. Lewis carrying so much more speed through those final 2 corners than Dane. Will Lewis have the move going? Ooh. Lewis on the inside now. All right, Lewis should get Dane here. Switchback probably? No. There's battles everywhere on the track now just because there's so many cars fighting for the... Whoa. Ooh, Josh a little wide there. Gives Blue an excellent run. The sad thing is, I think Lewis is the faster of the three cars here. He just can't get by Dane. And when Nick crosses the line, there will be 2 laps to go. Alright, nothing doing in a hairpin there. Let's see what happens in a hairpin here. We got 2 3-car battles on the track. Despite all the fatalities, this has been a pretty good race for, competitive. Not often we see this many battles. Alright, last lap. Who will win the race?